gotten hurt so much in a relationship like this before. Like my other men, like the other two guys I were with, they never treated me that way. Never ever. Hey, wait. Y'all stop. Okay. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kimmy Kim. You're tuned into Kimmy Kim. Like, comment, and subscribe. And today, guys, I am with my two girlfriends. Shania, say hello.
Hi.
Shabara, say hello.
Hello.
And today we just decided we wanted to do a video. We're not too sure what the title is. We're just going to just keep ranting because we all are going through, you know, hard times with our relationships. So we just felt like, why not come on here and just express our feelings? We don't know where this video is going to go, but we're just here to have a discussion, okay? So let's get into the video, guys. So ladies, are we all in relationships here? Or just got out of a relationship? Let's hear our little backstory. So I'll go first.
I'm in one.
I'll go first. I'm not too sure if I'm in a relationship right now, y'all, because it's kind of long distance, and apparently all the people in there for like to go and stay, like to go and tell my man I bring in man there. So I don't know what's going on with me, but it's complicated right now. What about you, Shivar?
For me personally, I would like to say I just came out of a relationship, but based on my experience, I had a girlfriend. I've had girlfriends. We'll get into that. So I guess what I can say is she broke up with me during the end of February, starting of March, and it was a little bit difficult for me to kind of accept it. So within that process from end of February, March up until now, which is about about July, I was always trying, doing things progressively, you know, just basically trying to satisfy that person that was once mine and trying to get back that person.
Let me ask you, ever cheat on her?
No.
Okay, Shania, tell us your backstory. Did you already start? Oh my god! We haven't even...
Don't cry then.
Mine is complicated. I think I'm in a relationship. To my last knowledge, I think I am. But it's been a lot of ups and downs where I'm begging for the bare minimum, just a call, a text.
Same.
I can't get that.
Same.
So it leaves me wondering, am I still with this person? Is he still with me? So it's just a lot right now, and I think we need to just air out how we feel. Everybody needs to listen in from time to time and just, you know, share your comments, share your views on everything.
Yeah, they're going through the same
thing. And I feel the same way because Shania made a point like you want the bare minimum. I felt like with my relationship when we got together, he was all about me, literally trying his best to make sure I'm good, telling everybody I was his wife. And the moment I got comfortable in the relationship, things just changed. Like, he just doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care to call, he doesn't care to text. When I call him, he doesn't answer. But if Shabara calls, he answers on the first ring. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. Why would you... Why would you do that? Do you understand? Why do you constantly just want to hurt me? I was always there for you. I don't understand. As you go on the cruise ship, you've seen more beaches now. You happy? I guess you get to fuck.
I don't think they realize how much it affects us.
Exactly. They don't
Sometimes we're not even asking for much. We don't ask for money. We don't ask for clothes. We don't ask for material things. Just time, love, and attention. Why is that so fucking hard?
Why is it so hard?
Tell me, why is it so hard?
Is it the same way with girls, Shabara? Because I know you did feel.
Well, with the girls, I can't really speak about the guys, how y'all feel. But for me, I'm with Shania. Time. I want time. I am a Leo, so I like a lot of attention. I want you to make me feel like I'm somebody to you. But I think progressively in a relationship, after a certain period in time, I think it starts to get boring. I kind of attest to that because in my relationship before, it did get a little boring sometimes. But I was still trying to, you know, make things a little different, etc. But
so what do you think your partner could do to make you you feel better or more secure in the relationship. For me, I just feel like it's communication. If he could just pick up the phone and actually communicate with me, I'll be fine. I mean, not saying that I'm giving him a thing to cheat. I understand how life on the cruise ship is. We should be able to have a conversation to see what is our future. If you know that's what you want to do, say, Kimani, hey, I met somebody on the cruise ship. Let me know. I may be okay with it. We could be in an open relationship until you get back, because I understand everybody has feelings. But for me, my thing is communication. If you can just communicate, be honest with me, I'm fine.
Mine is communication and reassurance.
Reassurance.
From time to time, a girl needs reassurance.
Yeah, let me know how
I know
you
sometimes we
feel.
tend to nag and stuff, but just a little reassurance to say, Shania, I love you. Shania, I care about you. Just give me a little space, give me a little time. And as Kimani said, the communication is a big factor in a relationship.
Big.
If you do not communicate, how else would I know what you're feeling? How else would I know what's bothering you?
If you don't open your mouth and say that. And that's a problem I have as well. He's an Aquarius. He doesn't express his feelings. He keeps all this in, so I have no idea what's going on in his life. He doesn't come and talk to me about it, but he'll answer people he don't know. He'll chat bitches on Facebook telling them how beautiful they're looking, but don't give me not one compliment. You don't see me, nigga? Okay? I'm your woman. You wanted this at one point.
He will not even post me, but he'll post the other bitch.
But he post
how am I supposed to feel? You would even move me. You would move me for my friends to see. You don't think my friends to come and tell me?
Yeah.
They're loyal to me, they're not loyal to you.
Okay.
Stop stringing us along. If you know that's not what you want, move on. Say, be a man and say, be a man or woman and say, that's not what I want. I do not want to be with you. Don't just have us there thinking, okay, how can I better the relationship? How can I do this? Just say you do not want to be with me.
Simple. Or if you want to have your cake and eat it too, say that.
Let me be the one
to
choose.
Decide if I want.
Yes, let me be the one to choose and say, okay, you know what, I will say if you want to cheat.
Yes.
Or you know what, this is not for me, I deserve better.
And let me have that choice for myself. Make me choose. Come to me and be honest. But Shabara, what's your take on that as well? Are women like that as well too? Or is it like, because I feel like you're the man in the relationship, right? So I feel like we bashing you, but I want to hear your insights.
I like what Shania said about assurance. However, in a lesbian or whatever relationship, same-sex relationship, what these females who want to come into that side of the world, what they fail to realize is, us women, we will not act like men. So for example, you can bicker with a man, you're not doing this, leave the toilet seat down, you're not washing that. But then for a man will literally stand up there and he will watch you and you will just start bickering. You just bicker and he will not say anything back. Whereas a woman, this is what women who just came into the lesbian LGBT community, sorry, they're not used to somebody bickering with them as well. So it will be like, for example, Bara, why are you not washing the dishes? And I say, but and then, you know, just wash the dishes too. But you still stand up there like wash the dishes. You know, like it's just little things like that. I will bicker back. That's just how I am. Also, I liked how you said communication. However, I don't even think it's communication. It goes deeper down into, yes, communication, but it's a matter of understanding.
I agree.
It's a matter of understanding.
That's true. And I feel as well. What?
I know we're editing that out, but okay, go.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It has to do with understanding as well. But I feel like everything just boils down, like people need to start being real. There are a lot of fake people out there, and a lot of people are moving like snakes. Okay, you have to respect somebody the same way you want to be respected. I think when you come into relationships, you have to be open and honest about things. If you're just looking for a good time, say that. Just open your mouth and say that. You don't know if I'll be into that as yet. You bringing me into a situation that will hurt me because you're not doing what I need. That's just my take on the whole understanding. What y'all think about clingy men and clingy women? Are you into that kind of thing, like when your woman is all about you or when your man is all about you? I personally like that.
To a certain level.
I love it.
I love
it, but to a certain level.
Let me correct it. Let me make a correction. I love it for the right person. If you say I love that nigga, like I am in love with that man, if he's everything all about me, I would love that. But if it's a nigga I don't give a fuck about,
that's annoying.
I'm like,
annoying.
But if it's somebody I truly have feelings for, like my man, and he was clinging this way, I would love it. Like, always texting me, always calling, want to know what I'm doing, it wouldn't be a problem for me because I love that person. What about you?
agree.
Oh, I love it. My previous relationship, oh, she was always working. So the time. So whenever she got home from work, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Waking up early in the morning to go, I'm going to work. And it's a call center. So you know you're not supposed to have your phones. Yes, so you know everybody knows about that life. So it's like, give me the time. And this is why I say eventually the relationship got boring. Because she eventually met some people at her workplace. And that's what kind of made the relationship stray away, and I think she got more focused on the others.
I don't think my relationship is boring, no? I think we're very spontaneous. We do it anyway. We would go out. So
Let me tell you,
even if it's not a candlelight dinner, the fact that I'm just with you, we can just be in a vehicle driving to Rodney Bay and I'm fine with it. I think his eyes are too much over the place. Like he would see a woman and he's like, I have to have that. He cannot be content with one. If you know you're not feeling me anymore, you feel like my vibe is not for you, just tell me, because at the end of the day, you breaking my heart.
Yeah,
you breaking my heart.
I agree, but I won't say my relationship is boring. I mean, the only thing I have a problem with is we don't go out. And like I understood in that situation, you know, sometimes when people are at their lowest, they cannot provide you with what you may want and need. But my issue is the moment that they come up, it's like they're shitting on you. I was the one that was there holding it down, you know, providing, being the man in the relationship. And now that you are at a place where you're comfortable and you're doing better for yourself, it's like, fuck Kimani. And that's what hurts for me. Because I'm like, wow, look at all what I've done for you, your family, everything. And that's how you can just shit on me like I mean nothing to you.
And it's not like we're reproaching them. No, it's not about anybody. It's not about anything about reproach. It's just about like how we feel and all what we would be willing to do for you.
The world and back.
Worldly things I never do before. Like just give all of me, and it's like, for what? Let me ask y'all, what do y'all think was the change in your relationship that was made everything go downhill from there? Cause the shift for things to just go downhill.
I will go ahead. I'm not perfect. I have a lot of flaws, and one of the main shifts for the relationship was I'm hard-headed. So she would, for example, don't do this, don't do that, but I would still do this, do that, because I'm troublesome. And eventually I guess she just got tired of it, and it started coming up to a point where it was more compared to her ex, so it would trigger, I guess, some sort of past or whatever it is. And that's kind of, I guess, the love, the everything just, it went downhill. Yes, I think me not listening was one of them.
Okay, Shania, what was the shift for you?
For me, my shift was, I think it has two things. The guy I'm with, he has a child, so automatically there's a child mother involved. He would always say he's not with her, but something deep down inside of me said he's with her. The second biggest shift was a day I was by a friend and someone called and they're telling me, you with that fella? And I'm like, yeah, why? But then it's like, girl, I'm sending you a picture and a contact now. Now, one thing about me, I like to fight. Not with women, but I will fight with my man. I can literally hit him. I like to raise my hand. So when the person sent me the picture, I'm seeing the little bitch with him pose up in her DP, saying all kind of things. So I'm like, that's not true. That's not true. So I called the bitch and I'm telling her, you better move that fucking picture down because I'm gonna wring your fucking neck at Mega G. You don't want me coming for you. And he knows I am capable of it.
Are you going to do
So after I called the bitch and I told her that, I told him, you better tell that fucking bitch to move that picture. In seconds, I added the bitch on WhatsApp. She moved the picture. She added my number so she can see what was going on. But I already blocked her and I make her know, never contact me and move that picture because I don't want any drama. Just leave me the fuck alone. And the thing is, why you have to lie about that? Why do you have to lie about that? You telling me you don't know why the girl put it up and you're well holding hands with her in the front of you like that? You don't think that's fucking hurtful? If I did to you for fucking nigga, you would have been crying.
So let me tell you my shift. I think my shift for my relationship, well, first of all, I would say I wasn't looking at the red flags because they were plenty in the beginning. Yeah, my shift for me was when he left to go on the cruise ship. Like, I felt while he was here, I could, well, keep tabs on him because I was always around. I always knew where he was, and I guess the fact that he wasn't working, I knew where he was at all times. I can just pick up his phone and see who is messaging, who's calling, whatever. But the shift for me is once he got on the cruise ship, things just completely changed. And I'm seeing, and that's why they always tell you, you have to listen to your intuition, right? I'm feeling and seeing that, okay, what's going on? Like, there's a shift, literally. Before it was not like that. As soon as you left there, you were not communicating, things just changing. And I'm seeing other people can communicate with their partners, their persons. Why is it so difficult for you to communicate and reach out to your so-called wife? Why is it so difficult for you to do that? And that's when I started putting 1 and 2 together, and it's like, okay, what are you using your time for? Other people. It has to be other people. You online, who you talking to for minutes, hours. I call in your phone, it not ringing, and it going to 2 rings, and then you see it ringing. So when I asking you who on the phone with you don't tell me.
And you know what pisses me off? I would literally be calling the phone. The man will not answer. He's not the kind of person. Before he would decline the call, he would literally let the phone ring out and text me and say, hi, what is it you want? You don't see his fucking rage you giving me? Rage just to answer the call for 2 seconds and say, hi Shania, what is it you want? Even if you angry at me, but just answer the call. You don't even know what I'm calling you for. Like, that's so fucking annoying.
Like, it's so difficult, you know, for him to just speak. Like, why is it so hard for you? And it's so funny because there's another person that's on the same cruise ship with him, just posted up on Facebook of him at the beach swimming. So if you have time to be at the beach swimming, how you don't have time to text a woman? How you don't have time to do that? Not clearly somebody else you have. And that's my thing. Be honest about it. If you have fucking other people, let me know. You know I hurting. That's what I'm pissing me off, right? You know I am hurting. And you're not saying nothing.
You don't give a fuck.
You don't say no. You just rather, you say, fuck him, man. The one that was down for you. The one that was doing shit for you. Fuck him, man. That's how you basically treated me. Just be honest and say, Kimani, okay, I'm done with this relationship. I found somebody else. What you keeping me around for?
Exactly.
What you keeping me around for? I just feeling using that relationship, use and abuse. That's how I feel.
For me, I feel like the same energy you applied in the beginning when you wanted me, you were so determined to get that girl. Why you gonna keep that same energy? Apply that same fucking energy. We have feelings. Yep. I know men tend to not share their feelings and say how they feel, but we have fucking feelings. We feel. Even if we may nag, we quarrel, but deep down we do it out of love. We just want a little time, a little attention, a little something from you, a little reassurance. That's so hard.
Yeah.
But you can do it for all other bitches. Sometimes you can be so disrespectful. There are times I calling you, make another bitch answer the phone. You don't see that thing to just ring your motherfucking face for you. You don't see that?
And for me, in all honesty, I feel like that was my worst relationship yet. In all honesty, I feel my relationship was my worst. I never gotten hurt so much in a relationship like this before. Like, my other men, like the other 2 guys I were with, they never treated me that way. Never ever. Like, they would actually support me, be there for me. I can't speak about things that are going on in my life. You're my partner. You know what I should supposed to be able to come to and speak to. I can't even do that because you don't want to communicate with me, but you rather communicate with other people. So, like, sometimes you just have to move on with your losses. You know, you win some, you lose some, learn your lessons from these things and just move on. And that's what I'm planning to do with my life. Move on. Shabari, have any insight?
But let me ask you both. Do you feel like, let's say, I know we're all going through our little problems, relationship-wise. But do you feel like if that person maybe just made that one change, do you feel like the relationship would still progress and
Yes.
I feel so.
I feel
because
so.
In the beginning, you were doing the utmost to get
To
me.
get me.
So why you cannot keep that same energy? Literally, if you just call me once in a while, once out of your busy day, he works 12-hour shift. Once in the day, just to say, Naya, I am checking on you. How you doing? You cannot even do that one thing for me.
Thank you.
You, my neck break.
Where were we? I thought, oh, should I you?
Because I'm hitting something.
Yes, like just one call throughout the day. I'm not even asking for much. One little call and you cannot even do that. The people are watching me right now. Am I asking for too much? A call?
A call you?
Am I asking for too much?
Well,
when I call him, I don't spend an hour on the phone. Literally,
Me on
I
the
spend
other side.
seconds. Let me show you.
I'm asking
Same.
for, I'm
Let me
asking
show
for a
you.
lot. Let me tell
Same.
you. I'm asking for a lot. I'm asking for a lot. And I
I'm
know
not asking for a lot.
I'm
I'm not
asking
asking for a lot. Where is it?
just call me, tell me you miss me, let's work on things. That's all I want.
2 minutes. 2 minutes, people. 2 fucking minutes.
That's literally me and mine. We have 9 minutes. That's literally me and mine, yo. I feel like if he would just communicate more, you know, and tell me, be honest about things, say, Kimani, you know, I'm running women, like to do, just be honest about it. Because when you were pursuing me, you were different, you know, like everything was different, like everything was different. You would text. You imagine in the beginning, y'all, I never shit to call, double text, call my phone, please. I don't give up. I not take
School and take
begging me to go out with him. I said no, I not coming. I said okay, fine. One day, fine. You really were persistent. Fine, I go out with you. And look at you now.
I should listen to my guts.
I should listen to my guts and
Sometimes
not
I regret
go.
it.
It's the same way because I would not be hurting so much. I have never been so hurt in a relationship.
I've
I
gone
better
through
pick it up.
so much.
I never been so hurt in a relationship before ever. Yeah, I've never been so hurt in a relationship by anybody. But go ahead, Shabari. You have any input? You just there eating. She's there eating all the crackers.
Like we in jail. Ask me a question and I'll answer you.
I don't think I have a question.
There's so much I can go into, but sometimes I just
Do
want
you
to-
that same question you asked? Do you think like if the person does something different, that the relationship will be better? Like if they had to make just one
A
change,
Yes.
you feel it will be better?
Of course.
Yes.
Once you make that change,
once you make that
better,
change,
and you
it's for
just
you.
keep that energy.
What would you say that changes for you? Like for me, it's communication.
Communication.
And honesty. Stop lying to me, because it's so funny because I know he's lying to me. That's what that pisses me off. I know I've been in a relationship before, but too long to not know when he's lying. I know. I just pretend like okay.
And they feel we dumb. I've
They
been
feel
with you
we
for almost 4 years. You don't think I know what you do?
Exactly.
You don't think I know how you lie and how you get around the place?
You dumb. You know what?
And you know what? You know what pisses me off? Because of how he treats me, my actions show another thing. So I would get on, I would argue, and raise my hand, and you know what's the word? You crazy.
You
That girl
crazy.
is psycho.
You
But you
insecure.
fail to realize
You
you don't have me
desperate.
that way. You don't have me that way, and you portray me like I'm such a psycho person.
I've gotten the same.
Like, why you gonna just love me right? What am I doing?
just
So
love
I know I'm not a perfect person. I have done things in the past to you. But I'm asking for the bare minimum. You think somebody has to be begging every day like that?
Yeah.
Every day for a little love and attention?
Text
And the thing is, I'm not an ugly fucking girl.
No, you're
Other
not, sis.
fucking bitches you're gonna be with. I'm a pretty damn girl, and I deserve better.
deserve better. We deserve better. We don't deserve this, y'all. But I kind of agree with Shana. I feel the same way. I feel like I'm begging for calls and texts every day, and I just find it so strange. Like Shabar can call, he answer in one time. Shania can call, he answer in one time. But Kimani, he doesn't see my calls ring out. He just don't give a fuck. And he says I'm stressing him. So I'm just. What I get. But you know, someone and see that therefore people can have him, the girls on the cruise ship can have
The
him.
massive bitch from therefore, by the way.
What's going on? That's true from that therefore people can have him.
He likes shabby.
And the person with my situation, and the person or rather
You have y'all running and say y'all see me people, y'all running and
Yeah.
going your mouth. Y'all running.
I hate that most about myself. I with man vehicle. I do all kind of thing. Where?
What pissing me off is literally nothing.
I don't even entertain that again because I'm so in love with you. You don't understand that
that
shit.
is so crazy.
I don't see nobody else in my eyes but me. But
That is
Same.
the most
I see
crazy.
nobody else in my same.
it's because you doing shit. You accusing me of doing the fucking shits.
Yeah. They pay me out to be the bad guy.
But yeah, guys, this is how I guess we feel. I feel like we can go ranting for like hours. It's just like a little 15 minutes. But yeah, that's how I feel about my relationship. I wish things could be better with us, but it doesn't look like it will ever be because I'm tired of constantly having to beg somebody
And
just
men
to
have the
be.
ability to treat women good.
Yeah, just to be the man I need him to be. If he's not ready to do that, if he's not ready to give me his all, if he rather run a woman and treat me like a side piece and give me the crumbs, I don't want to because I don't deserve that.
We deserve better.
I deserve way better than that. So I've washed my hands clean of that situation. I'm just waiting for one specific date. And if what I think happened doesn't happen, I am done for good. But in the meantime, I'm open to working out things with my man. But if he doesn't,
Check us. We all were. Listen, all of us were just bashing them, but we're willing to work.
oh, you willing to work it out?
I'm willing to work it out.
I'm willing to work it out with my
I would
man.
love
If
to.
he
I would
just
love
come
to.
and just communicate with me and just be honest and say, Kimmy, this is what it is, you know.
Man, say my crocodile tears not doing nothing again.
Wow.
Yep.
That's exactly what
I
mine
That's what
literally-
my brother said.
I
Why
literally
you
Yeah.
broke
crying?
down
That
on
was
the
like-
phone.
He said,
Yeah,
you don't
and
believe
you
I
say-
crying, that's a lie.
Yes, I
Don't
literally
tell me
broke down
that.
on the phone. I was like, Shania, I'm not troubling me, I'm
Yeah.
not facing
Yeah.
you.
Wow.
The attitude. Yeah, man.
It's obvious you have somebody new in your life. You're not giving the attention I was getting before.
That's exactly
Just
what
be
it is.
honest and tell me, Shania, it's over. Stop stringing
That's
me along.
exactly-
I am young. I can find somebody way much better than you. Stop
Yeah.
string. If you know you want to be with me, say I want to be
Say
with
that.
you. But
Say that.
no relationship is easy. No relationship is easy going. We all have our ups and downs. Just be honest and say what you feel. Sometimes even men need reassurance sometimes, and I feel
course.
like I give it to you all the time, but you don't believe me because you're so busy thinking about what people saying. And you see you're on my WhatsApp. I don't know who the fuck you are. The day I post my ring, right? You're
Hello.
you need to call it.
Hello. Hello.
I listening to you then.
Hello.
Hello?
Why are you doing this to me?
Kimani, how many people do you give my number?
Who I give your number to?
Kimani, how many people you give my number?
Shabar that call you. But that's not, listen, that's not the issue. Erica called you. Eric, why you cursing me for? What you cursing me for? Why do you keep, like, you don't want to talk about the main issues? You want to talk about issues that making no sense right now. Why? What I do to you?
The main issue is how many people you give
Erica, end of discussion. Now, Erica alone.
With Spice, I see endless different numbers calling me. I answer the phone.
I don't know who's. Now listen.
Tell me shit.
Why do you keep doing it? Why you just out to hurt me? What have I done? Have I done anything to you for you to do this? What have I done to you to do that to me?
You pester me.
I pest. How am I pestered?
You change my password. You do what you want when you want.
But you're not listening. I want to do these things. If you were just fucking listening, why you think I'm doing these things? You don't want to. You there. You can talk to Tom, Dick, everybody, call everybody, but you can't even speak to me. You can't give me 1 minute out of you. That's how much I'm worth. That.
Hello?
But that's not everything I do. That's what you want to fucking do me.
Hello, you want me to hang up my phone or what?
Do whatever makes you happy.
So tell me no shit there. I ain't able to hear shitting. Okay? Do yourself a favor.
Do myself a favor and what? Do myself a favor and do what? Well, block me. If that's what you want to do, block me. I've done nothing to you. I have been nothing but good. Yes, I have my ways. You still want to beat me? Do you still want to beat me, Robert? No, I need you to answer me right now. Do you still want to be?
Let me give it a
There's